Hey, it's Mission Into Survival. Today we're going to be talking about chokecherries. Don't go away. Okay, so in front of me is a chokecherry. So it's a cherry tree. This particular one is choke. Now you see the leaves very finely toothed. Very finely toothed. The fruit grow in what's called a drupe. Basically it's a single stem coming off, and all the fruit come off of that. Now you don't eat the seeds. It's a single round seed inside here, and the darker they are, like most fruit trees, like blackberries, etc., the better they are. The sweeter they are. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this one right here. And you do not want to eat the seed because it has cyanide in it. It's like apples. So you just eat the flesh and spit it out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, there it goes. Just spit it out. Now let's see. What does it taste like? It's a little astringent. In other words, it kind of has like a drying effect. You know, just kind of has like almost like a stickiness to it. I'm gonna have another one. But delicious. Very good. Yeah, slightly astringent and sweet at the same time. Usually when something's astringent, it's really bitter. It's kind of an interesting combination on these. Now there's another one right here. Pretty much all of this is, but there's some really nice drupes on this tree right here. This is basically what you're looking for. These drupes with all these clusters of berries on them. There's a lot on this tree. I mean, it's definitely has quite a few, there's no question. So there's some serious food value in this. There's a nice branch. Okay, so you can eat them fresh, raw, just like I just was. You can make jelly out of them. You can make fruit leather out of them. You can dry them, put them in Vanics, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you get rid of the seed. Okay, so here's my Peterson's edible wild plants, which can be found on our website, nativesurvival.com. And wild cherries is on page 218. Now, you're going to see that there's actually quite a few wild cherries. There's 3 right there. So, you really need to know which ones you're dealing with. And you'll notice that one of the easiest ways to tell is how the fruit is grouped and coloring. So black cherries in a drupe, fire or pin, all comes from one central growth off of a twig. Okay, and let's see if I can find it. Where is it? Choke. Here it is. Choke is also in a drupe. And it's kind of purplish. Alright, so you really need to understand that there's more than one. So they're usually red when they look like this, black when they look like this, and purple when they look like this. When they're finished growing. When they're finished. Right? Okay, so wild cherries, basically says that they're glossy, the fruit are glossy. Nearly round solitary seeds. Leaves are singly toothed, long pointed tips. The bark has numerous horizontal streaks. It's really hard to tell unless it's a little larger. It's not really that prominent. So you use it fresh, and you can smash it up as a jelly or as a fruit leather. Put it in some Bannock. And it does mention here that the seeds do contain, cyanide. wilted leaves, and fresh seeds contain cyanide. Okay, so just make sure you spit those out. You can find these late summer to early fall, which is what it is right now. Okay, so the second book that we use is the Trees of North America guide, which you can also find on our website. And if you go to page 166 under the rose family, you'll find those same plants. So we have black cherry, pin cherry, and chokecherries down here. And I really like this book because it shows where they grow. So I know the black is in my area, pin is in my area because I'm in the northeast. Same with common chokecherry. Chokecherry is a huge range. Huge, almost all North America. And that's what I have right now in front of me is chokecherry. Okay, so I have a good amount here. Couldn't take me more than really 2 minutes to collect these because they grow in those drupes like I was saying. So, you know, you just grab them and pull down, and you just grab a whole drupe at a time. So, very, very, very simple and quick and easy to gather up a lot of this, which is really important. I don't want to waste time gathering food because sometimes you don't get the calories back that you put in if it takes a long time. Alright, well, thanks for joining me today for this chokecherry vid. I appreciate your views, your comments, and your support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.